Yo, what's up guys? It's Stricken, and in today's video, I'm doing a weapon skin showcase on what I believe to be one of the best skins available on the entire R6 marketplace. This, of course, is Amazonia. It is a seasonal weapon skin that came out all the way back in Year 1 Season 3, so it is very old at this point, and in my opinion, it is the best green weapon skin in all of Rainbow Six Siege. As you can see here, there's a bunch of different shades of green on the side, and a forest is depicted in the back. On the side of the weapon here, there's an animal outlined in white, and my favorite part about this weapon skin is that this animal outlined in white actually changes based on the kind of weapon you're using. So every kind of weapon in the game has a different animal on it from what I can tell, and that is an absolutely amazing touch and bonus feature to the weapon skin. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing it to you in game with 5 different attachment skin combos, as well as showing it on every kind of weapon so you can get an idea of whether or not it's a good weapon skin and you might want to buy it. There's a lot of people who like to see what skins look like in game before they purchase it, so if you're unsure whether or not you want to get Amazonia, this is definitely the video for you. If you enjoy this kind of content, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, as I do upload daily R6 marketplace and cosmetic related content. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into it. So for the first part of this video, I'm just going to be showing the weapon skin on each type of weapon so you can see what it actually looks like when it's diversified on each one. And then the second part, I'm going to show you guys 5 good attachment skins to combo with the weapon skin. So for the first one here, we have the LMG. I am using Finka's LMG with the tropical underbrush attachment skin. Now, from what I've noticed from doing these kind of videos is that LMG skins always look the worst. I've noticed that the metallic look and the build to most LMGs just make it really hard to have good weapon skins on them. But in my opinion, I think this might actually be the best LMG skin that is available. I think it looks super clean on the LMG, and while you can't really see the whole weapon because of how large it is, you can see a lot of the different shades of green and the accents, so I definitely really like that. As you can also see, I'm using the Pickle Rick charm, so I think that is the perfect charm to go with. It matches the green perfectly, and yeah, I just really like all the different shades of green on it. I think it is a great weapon skin, like I said earlier, and definitely the best one for the LMGs. Next up here, we have Amazonia on the DMR. I am using the 417, which is the DMR for Twitch, Lion, and I think one other operator. I really like this skin on the DMRs. I like that the white animal depicted on the side is a lot more visible on this weapon. I'm pretty sure the animal for this one is some kind of bird. I don't want to say a phoenix bird because there's literally a skin called Phoenix for that. It is definitely some kind of bird, I think, and it looks really good. I love the different shades of green. I think when they use one color but different shades of it, it can look super nice when done correctly, and this skin is a great example of that. So all in all, the DMR is definitely probably one of the best options out of all weapon types for this weapon skin. Next up, I'm going to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone and show you the weapon skin on the shotgun and the SMG. What I have noticed is that the animal depicted in white on the side of the weapon skin is actually the same one that is reused on the SMGs, the shotguns, the ARs, and the DMRs. So while that does suck that it is reused and not every single style of weapon has its own specific animal, I still think it is very cool. So like I said, right here we have the shotgun, and right here we have the SMG. Like I said, the same animal is on the side of this weapon as it is a few others, so while it is a little bit repetitive, I still think it does look really nice. The design on the side of the weapon is definitely still different on each kind of weapon. Even though the animal is the same, the design still changes, so I still think it is very clean. I would definitely recommend using it for the SMGs, but it is definitely not the best on this list. For the final 2 weapons here, we have the AR. Like I said, it has the same animal on the side. I'm using the same attachment skin as I've been using for all the other ones, and the Pickle Rick charm. I think the AR and the DMR is by far the best primary weapons that you can use this on. I think the LMG looks really good as well, and the shotgun isn't terrible. Definitely by far the DMR is number 1 and the AR is number 2 for primary weapons. Like I said, this one isn't too far off of the other ones. It just has a little bit of a different design on the side of the weapon, like all of them do. The same animal in the back and the same nice green accents as before, so definitely a really good option for the AR. And last but not least, we have Amazonia on the pistols. This is by far the the best style of weapon that you can run this weapon skin on, in my opinion, simply because you can see the entire forest depicted on the back of the weapon, and not to mention the animal that is depicted in white on the side of the weapon is actually a frog, which is by far the best animal depicted in any one of these weapon skins for these guns. Some of the features on the pistol are hard to see in game, so I came here to the menu page to showcase the rest of it. Like I said, we have the trees in the back, but what you couldn't see is this really nice leaf design. Definitely a really nice touch. We have the green accents on the side with a little bit of trees and stuff down here is what it looks like. And my favorite part, like I said, is the big visible frog. Frogs are really important to me because growing up, my grandmother absolutely loved frogs, and she had frog themed everything. Her bathroom had frog stuff, her house had frog stuff, everything in between was frog related. They were definitely a big part of my childhood, and she's actually no longer with us, so anytime I see a frog, it reminds me of her, and it really is special to me because of that. The other versions of this weapon skin, it's pretty hard to tell what the actual animal is depicted in white on the side of the weapon skin, so I definitely really like that the frog is obvious and very visible in game on this weapon skin. I really like frogs, like I said, and they're very special and important to me, so really glad that I could get this skin, especially for the pistols. Before we wrap things up, I wanted to show you guys 5 different attachment skin combos that look really nice with this weapon skin, because while it's nice to own the weapon skin, it's nicer to have a full combo for it. For the first one here, we have the tropical underbrush attachment skin. As you can see, it is a forest and nature themed attachment skin with the green and brown accents on the scope. When you reload, it is the same on the magazine, and then the barrel of the weapon is like a nice blue clear light color, and then the barrel of the weapon is like a nice bluish clearish color, which really gives off the vibe of water to me. So I really think it's cool to have the accent of water with the forest themed weapon skin. I think the whole nature vibe of it goes together perfectly, and this is probably the best attachment skin to go with Amazonia. Next up, we have the attachment skin Barrel Matrix, which is by far the most expensive one that I will be showing today. All of these attachment skins are available on the R6 marketplace for credits or on the R6 shop for renown. It's nice that all of these are accessible to anybody watching this. For number 2 here, like I said, we have Barrel Matrix, which the scope is a nice shiny green metallic color, with the magazine being a teal lighter green. While the magazine and the scope don't match color wise, they are both an accent of green, which is just nice for the weapon skin overall. The only downfall to it is that the barrel and the grip are a metallic kind of carbon fiber design, so it doesn't match the rest of the weapon skin, but if you can look past that, then this is definitely a great option. So number 2 here, we have Barrel Matrix. Next up, we have the attachment skin Molokai, which is actually an uncommon attachment skin that a lot of players already have. I've had this attachment skin for a very long time, and I've found that it is just very hard to match the random designed attachment skins like this with weapon skins because a lot of them just simply don't match. But what I found here is that this is a perfect match for Amazonia. The different shades of green on the attachment skin match the different shades of green on the weapon skin absolutely perfectly. Not to mention, it is more of a floral and natural design for the attachment skin, so of course it'll go well with Amazonia. I love the aesthetic to this, and actually this might be the best one. I know I said earlier that the other one might be the best, but this actually might be the best one, and it's super cool to find a use for this attachment skin because, like I said, I've had it for so long and I've never actually used it until this weapon skins. Definitely a great combo, and like I said, most players already have this, so you might not even have to go get it. And last but not least, the final 2 that I'm going to show in this video are the universal attachment skins that are available in the R6 shop for less than 20,000 renown each. This is definitely a great pickup if you already have every operator and are looking to spend renown on something, because attachment skins definitely go a long way, like I said earlier. Right here we have the jungle attachment skin, which is the more bright green that is available. I definitely think this shade of green goes really well with this weapon skin, and while it doesn't have any designs, the color itself is just enough in my opinion, and I think it looks really well. So for the first one here, we have the jungle universal attachment skin. Finally, we have the Olive Universal Attachment Skin that you can also buy on the R6 shop for less than 20,000 renown. Now, I know I've already said this twice in this segment of today's video, but this might actually be the best attachment skin that you can run with Amazonia. The shade of green used on the attachment skin is almost bar for bar the same shade of green used on the weapon skin, so I think that it looks really, really good because of that, and it makes it look like the attachment skin and the weapon skin are just one altogether. It doesn't look like it's two separate skins. So it's definitely a really clean looking attachment skin, and what makes it better than the other two that I think look really good for Amazonia is the fact that you can buy this one with renown, so you don't even have to spend R6 credits to get this, and it is probably the closest color to match Amazonia that you will find in the entire game. By far the best option for anybody because you can buy it with renown, but like I said, all of these are great options. However, that is going to be it for today's video. My favorite type of weapon to run Amazonia on is definitely the pistols, just because of the frog on the side and the sentimental value it holds to me. But definitely comment down below what your favorite type of weapon is for this weapon skin, as well as what attachment skins you think look the best. And if I missed any, comment them down below because there are so many attachment skins and I definitely couldn't get to all of them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Stricken. Peace.